Guys, welcome to my channel. It's Bubble Sims, and today we're simming in CAS. This is a family that I created for my Lovestruck Let's Play. I've been having so much fun playing out their storyline, and I can't wait for you guys to get into this tea because it is hot. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the Sinclairs. First off, we have Paige Sinclair. She is a mother to 3 sons and the wife of Calvin Sinclair. They met in college, and while they went to rival schools and don't have very much in common, they somehow managed to fall madly in love with one another and have been together ever since. Paige went to Brightchester to study culinary arts, and she's currently a chef. But she just had a baby and is thinking of quitting her job and starting her own business so she can have more time for her boys. She's a foodie, a perfectionist, and proper. She loves to cook, bake, make drinks, garden. Like I said, she's a foodie, so pretty much if it has to do with making food or drinks, she's into it. She's not a lazy girl, but she's not all that into fitness. Quality time and sharing a meal is most definitely her love language. Next, we have Calvin Sinclair. He is a self-assured, hot-headed slob. He's also very much so into being active and loves other Sims that like fitness as well. So he's pretty much the polar opposite of Paige. Like I said before, it is a mystery how these two made it this far. But don't let the bro vibes fool you though, because Calvin is actually really smart and he graduated from Foxbury University with a degree in computer engineering. So that's what he's currently doing for a living, and he's all about getting to his money. But he's been going through some things lately. You know, he's an adult now, and after 3 kids, you know, he's starting to feel a little frustrated with life, and most importantly, his relationship with Paige. They just haven't been seeing eye to eye, and Calvin was tired of it, so he decided it was time for him to go. Now, he didn't go far. He moved to an apartment nearby. He and Paige are not divorced, so right now they're just legally separated. Paige has custody of the kids, and she still lives in the house that they bought together, and they're just in the process of figuring out where to go from here. If they will work it out and get back together, or if they'll just call it quits. And Paige, while she's more focused on herself and the kids, Calvin, on the other hand, is not opposed to getting back into the dating game. It's been a long time for him, and he's just curious about what's out there and whether or not he could possibly find a better connection with somebody else. So in this Let's Play, we're going to see if Calvin is going to find what he's looking for out there in the streets, or if he'll come crawling back home to Paige. Now here we have Mariah Burks. No, technically she is not a Sinclair. She's actually Paige's younger sister who recently moved in with her to help out with the kids. Now, why would the self-observed high maintenance Mariah want to move in with her stuffy sister and her kids? To put it lightly, she would not. While she loves her sisters and her nephews, she would rather be in somebody's penthouse. But her sister needed her, and most importantly, she just graduated from Brightchester with a degree in fashion, and she needed somewhere to stay and stack her coins while she saved up money for said penthouse. She just landed her dream job as a stylist, but it's turning out to be a little more stressful than what she thought it would be. And she's definitely missing those college days of hanging out with friends, grabbing drinks, and going to parties. Now she's struggling to balance her old social life with her new home and work life. This is Chance Sinclair, and out of all of the kids, he seems to be having the hardest time with their parents' separation and his dad being away. He's been acting out and has become a bit of a rebel, which has caused his mom to be really strict with him. I'm not sure if the discipline is working though, or if it's just making everything worse. And while he loves and adores his dad, his moving out has made their relationship difficult. At the end of the day, he just wants to do hood rat stuff with his friends.
I want to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Or hang out with the girl next door. Next is little Myles, and he is a straight up goofball. He's honestly not even fazed by his parents being separated because I don't think he takes anything seriously. Everything is a joke. Everything is all fun and games all the time with Myles, and Paige and Calvin pretty much let him get away with anything because they're too busy with work, their relationship, the baby, whatever Chance has going on, to even notice his obvious cries for attention, which has caused him to have some jealousy towards his baby brother. There's not really much to say about little baby Jalen other than he's intense and pretty much cries and fusses all the time. Paige and Calvin really do have their hands full with these boys and really just life in general. So tune in to my next video with this family to see how it all plays out. I can't wait to see how their story unfolds and grows. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.
Hold up. You too hard, I gotta jump my top way down. Show you off when I take you to my side of town. There ain't no one like you where I come from. Body like a top model. Can I take you down when we pop bottles?